Hello, P3 students. Welcome again to our Math 3 class. And again, this is Miss Claire. We are now on Chapter 6. It talks about angles, directions, and positions. In this video, P3, you will learn two lessons. We have Lesson 1, compare angles with a right angle. And Lesson 2, describe positions and directions. So P3, are you ready to learn this new chapter? Come on, let's start. Okay, here I have a picture of two girls. This is Kaz and Izzy. Kaz said, we are at the sports stadium. So they are looking into a map. Can you see the map here? This is Izzy's house. It shows that it shows Izzy's house and the stadium. Kaz said, we are at the sports center. Can you find the sports center? So how can we walk to Izzy's house, to your house? Okay, Izzy said, let's use this map. Turn right and walk 100 steps. Then turn left and walk another 10 steps to reach my house. So that's how Izzy give the direction. Is there any other way, children, to go to the stadium from Izzy's house? Okay, if you know the answer, you can share that during our class, okay? Now, let's go for Lesson 1. Compare angles with a right angle. Okay, P3, are you familiar with a right angle? Okay, so look at this picture here. If you can see, Ron sees angles in 5 objects. So there are 5 objects, right, with different angles. Anyway, what is an angle, P3? An angle is actually the space between two lines. Example, this is my arm. Can you see my arm? I have here a line. This is a line here. And this one. The space between them actually is what we call the angle. Okay, if you do like that, if you put your arm like that, it shows a letter L. Right? So an L angle, P3, is what we call a right angle. So when we say a right angle, we can form letter L. Okay, so which of these angles are right angles? Okay, which of these objects has the right angles? Remember, a right angle, P3, you can form a letter L. Okay, so if you do like that, or you can do like this, it should be straight. So this one here, and it should be straight like that. So that is a right angle. So which of this object? Yes, object B. Then we have object E. It depends on the arrow, the red arrow. Okay, so the object B and object E, it shows the right angle. Okay, let's continue, P3. Okay, which of these angles, so we are still with this object, so which of these angles are smaller than a right angle? So if this is a right angle, this one, smaller is like this. So it's smaller angle. Yes, it is correct, angle D. Angle D is greater or smaller than right angle. So which of these angles are greater than a right angle? Yes, it's the angle A. Angle A is greater. This one, this is greater than right angle. And of course, this one, C. Because this is a straight line. A straight line is bigger than a right angle. So A and C are greater than right angle. D is smaller than the right angle. B and E are right angle because it form an L here. You can draw a square on the corner. So if you can draw a square on the angle, that is a right angle. Okay, let's continue. Okay, these angles are smaller than a right angle or a quarter turn. So take a look here. Angle smaller than a right angle. So an angle that are smaller than right angles are this one. Remember, this is a right angle. You can form an L, but if you do like this, this is the smaller. Smaller than right angle. Okay. These angles are greater than a right angle. When you position your body like this, so like this and like that, so this is greater than a right angle. So this one also are greater than right angle because right angle always shows letter L, straight line. Okay, when a vertical line and a horizontal line meet, it will make a right angle. Okay, so how can you show other angles that are greater or smaller than a right angle? Okay, let's show this one during our class. Let's draw some angles that are smaller or greater than right angle. Okay, let's continue. A half turn. Okay, do you know a half turn? So, if you have two right angles, children, you can form a straight line or a half turn. Okay? Look at this ruler. You have here a straight line, right? If you cut a straight line in the middle here, you can make one right angle and another one and another right angle. So if you have two right angles, you put them together, it can make a half turn or a straight line. Okay, now let's move to lesson B. Describe positions and directions. Okay, take a look here. Take a look here. So Cass moves around the classroom. So this is the sitting arrangement of children in a class, right? It's the same as your sitting arrangement in your classroom. So Cass, where is Cass? This is Cass, right? She moves 3 squares forward. So where is that? From here, 1, 2, 3. Just up here. Then she makes a quarter turn. Where is quarter turn? Then she makes a quarter turn anti-clockwise. And then she moves 1 square forward. So from here, she turns a quarter turn anti-clockwise like that. Go here, anti-clockwise here. Anti-clockwise means the opposite direction of the hands of the clock. So she turns a quarter turn anti-clockwise, then she move here. Then she move 1 square forward. Okay, so she ends here, right? This one. Okay. So this is our helping words, children. We have anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means the opposite direction of the hands of the clock. Okay, for example, like this. Okay. If you are here, if you will say anti-clockwise, like here, if you go on that direction. Okay, this is a quarter turn, anti-clockwise. Okay, clockwise is going to the right. Okay, that is clockwise. Okay, so we have forward means you go forward. When we say square is 1 block. Okay, 1 square means from here going here, that is 1 square or 1 block. Okay, then quarter turn means 1 like this. Okay, that is a quarter turn. Okay, so we will discuss more about this helping words in our class. Okay, I have here another one. Take a look. Okay, this is the same. Take a look. Can you find Eddie? Easy, Ron are moving around too. So this is Easy, children. Here, she moves here, then here. Can you describe her movement? Then we have also, oh, I see. AZ is here. She starts from here, going there. This is the end. This one, Eddie, she starts here, move forward. Then she turn right, anti-clockwise, and move here. She ends here, right? Then we have this one. We have Ron. Starting point of Ron here, move forward. Then she turn anti-clockwise here and moves here. Okay, so let's try to find out how these children move, okay, on our class. Okay, let's have this one. Take a look, the same map or the same sitting arrangement. Kaz and Ralph are facing the front of the classroom. Where is Kaz? Here. And Ron. This is Ron. They are facing the front of the classroom. Kaz makes a quarter turn anti-clockwise. Ralph makes a left turn. Where do you think they are facing now? Okay. So Kaz makes a quarter turn anti-clockwise. So, where do you think is Kaz facing now if he will make an anti-clockwise movement? Ralph makes a left turn. Where do you think they are facing now? Okay? If you know the answer, you can share that on our class, okay? I have here another one, direction of a compass. Okay, do you know what is a compass, P3? A compass is a tool used to show direction. There are 4 primary directions. We have the north, east, the south, and the west. Take a look here. So this, if you are staying here, in front of you is the north, back is south, in your right side is the east, and on your left side is the west. So we use the symbol to show where is north. Always, children, when we are going to learn about directions in front of us, always showing the north. Okay? Let's continue. Okay, take a look here. Ron describes his day at a theme park. Where is Ron? Ron is here. Okay? I am at the entrance of the theme park. I am facing north. So she is facing on that direction. I move 2 squares. I move north 2 squares. I reach the big waterfall. Yes, correct. From here, 1 square, 2 squares. So, he's here now in the big waterfall. I move east 2 squares and I reach the crazy spin. Yes, correct. But before he move here, he turned like that. He turned. What kind of turning if he turned like that? He turned to the right. That is a quarter turn clockwise. Okay, because he moved his body like that on the right side. So that is turning a quarter turn, then move to, and he is here now in the crazy spin. After that, I move north 1 square. Here. Move north 1 square. And then he moves to the west 1 square. And he is now in the pirate ship. Now, from the crazy spin, children, when he turned here, he do the anti-clockwise. Okay, because he turned his body on the left side, that is anti-clockwise. Go straight here, then anti-clockwise again, and move to the pirate ship. Okay? Next. Okay, the next place Ron goes to is the bungee jump. So he is from here in the pirate ship. He went to this one, the bungee jump. So how does Ron move to the bungee jump? Can you give me his movement? How does he move to the bungee jump? There are 2 ways, children. There are 2 ways. If you know the answer, you can share that during our class, okay? Okay, P3, that's all about Chapter 6, Angles, Directions, and Positions. I will discuss more about this lesson during our class. Thank you for watching P3, and I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.